The Flying Paintings in Stockholm. In Stockholm, where the streets glisten after rain and boats bob like toy ducks, lived Aunt Mari. She wasn't just any aunt. She could make even a rainy day feel like a festival. Her house was full of laughter, brushes in jars, splashes of paint on the floor, and a giant easel facing the sea. Aunt Mari was jolly, playful, and full of life. She always got paint on her nose, and the children giggled. "Look! Her nose is turning into a rainbow." She even named her paintbrushes Mr., Whiskers, Princess Swirl, and Sir Drippy, each with its own funny personality. One sunny morning, Aunt Mari and her little artists were preparing for the children's art fair in the park. The kids painted cupcake castles, silly moose, and a cat on roller skates. But then, whoosh! A mighty gust of wind whooshed through and snatched the paintings right out of their hands. "Fear not, my brave artists," she declared. "If the wind wants an adventure, we'll chase it and catch it." One painting landed on a statue, giving the king a curly pink mustache. "Your Majesty, that's a much better look." Aunt Mari bowed, and the children laughed until they hiccuped. Another painting flew into a bakery. The baker laughed. "Ah, a masterpiece with my cinnamon buns." Aunt Mari bought buns for everyone, and they cheered. One painting stuck to a tourist's umbrella. The tourist twirled proudly. Aunt Mari whispered, "Fashion Week must have started early." A painting floated into a fountain and got all wet. Aunt Mari quickly laid it on the cobblestones to dry, saying, "Now it's a splashy masterpiece." Another painting zoomed onto a bus window, sticking like a sticker. Passengers clapped and said, "Best ride we've ever had." A daring painting landed on a dog's back. The friendly pup trotted proudly, tail wagging, until Aunt Mari caught up and gave him a pat. One painting soared into the market and landed right on a stack of fish. "Look," Aunt Mari laughed. "The fish have their portrait painted already." At last, in the park, they spread the rescued paintings on the grass. "Now they're not just pictures," said Aunt Mari. "They're stories." Visitors clapped and laughed. The children's art fair became the happiest and most unforgettable fair Stockholm had ever seen. When the fair ended, Aunt Mari welcomed her little artists back to her yellow house with painted windows. Inside, cocoa steamed in mugs piled high with marshmallows. That night, the children dreamed of paintbrushes and laughter, and of the jolly aunt in Stockholm who taught them that art is everywhere, waiting to be chased.